Every single time I load up a live stream, I worry that I did it wrong since YouTube has vertical and horizontal options. Oh, hello, everybody. Everyone who's tuning in during the live stream and everyone who watches this later. Uncle Frank here. Got a fat stack of orders. So, I'm going to work while chatting with whoever shows up, really. Oh, man. Oh, there's a new oversimplified episode out. Oh, it's 50 minutes long. I want to watch that. Crap. Ah, well. Later. That can be after. That can be my later thing. Everything loaded up. All the orders sorted. Everything's already entered in to the spreadsheet, so I've got nothing to worry about in terms of lost cash and lost time. That's for later. So let's get started. Oh, I suppose I should actually move these, huh? You're a whole video topic later. Oh, up you go, up you go. And that. I will no longer be rolling around on the chair. The one wheel snapped and I had to hobo jacket back into place. Jerry rig, I think, is the other term for it. Make sure. There's beyond that, there's beyond that. Oh yeah, no, I fucked up. Okay. Theros. Did I not have this organized? I literally just went through these. Throne. If there's another Theros Beyond Death in here, I'm going to freak out. No, okay, you're all Throne of Eldraine, so I'm going to leave you be. Let's get these orders taken care of first. Move you guys. That'll be for if people show up. I get to talk about that. Move you as well. All right, Theros Beyond Death. Around we go. Where did I put you? Right there. Woohoo! While I wait for people to show up, I suppose the topic of today's live stream, I should start planning topics in advance. Now that I think about it. But man, has this Pokemon business been absolutely wild the last 2 days. Yesterday and today. I had someone message me who I've not talked to in like 2 years, asking A, if I had any Pokemon, and B, where they could find it since I didn't have any. Because I'm not a big store, I'm not a, whatever. And I was like, buddy, I've got some bad news for you. If you didn't pre-order it and lock that pre-order in with whatever store you got, you're gonna have to wait for a reprint. And he was convinced a reprint wasn't coming, and I did explain to him that no, Nintendo's gonna print a reprint. They're aware of the situation. Reprints are coming. So at least he didn't panic, but still. It was a fun conversation. Now we got Throne of Eldraine. Throne of Eldraino. What a lovely set. I was informed by one of the guys over on Discord that when I'm on live stream, I grunt a lot. Now, I'm very fat, so I actually believe that. But People watching this later, someone should comment how often I grunt when I'm live streaming. Is it as bad as he says it is, or is he overreacting? Well, there's the crashing drawbridge. Right, so 6 for you, 2, 4, 6, and 1 for you, and that's the first 4 orders done. Sleeps. Ba-da-ba-ba-da. Where do I put you? There, now you're out of the way. Now you're... Still have a bit of a cough. Because my lungs are messed up. Ah, well. If some messed up lungs are all it takes to wipe me out, then so be it. Ready now for the one. Yeah, people are, as I mentioned in my video from yesterday, people are not taking the prismatic evolutions situation well. Except for like the people who are profiting pretty well. They're, you know, and people like me who aren't giving into hype. There's way too much anger about that, and I don't think it's really warranted. You know, buy something else with the money you were going to spend on prismatic evolutions. If you can't buy an ETB, grab another product that you might like. There's a lot of good Pokemon products that are ridiculously undervalued. Someone literally just posted on the channel, like I want to say like 20 minutes ago, that a lot of the original gym leaders are pretty cheap. I said that the pop reports were low for PSA. I don't know how true that is, but if it is true, then, you know, gym leader cards are pretty tempting. I've got like 1 or 2 Sabrina cards. I think I have a really shitty graded Sabrina card. She's my favorite gym leader from the original 8. Second favorite. I still love Giovanni. But I suppose that's a different story. At some point, I guess I'll look at the PSA website and check out the pop reports, but not today. I have other things that I'd rather focus on. I forgot to put the second strip on you. But I'm a genius. Apologize, there's a lot of background noise. There's 3 heaters in this room. This garage is huge, so making it warm, as usual, is not an easy process. But I'm most of the way done with the renovations. Whoop. Flexing on us by having a larger garage. It's not... I don't feel like it's terribly large. I'm not going to show you guys the place yet because it's not finished yet. It's not cleaned up. But when it's cleaned up, you guys, I'm going to show you more of it. It's not terribly large. But it is large enough for all my business plans. So that worked out really well. Hopefully by the end of the month, though, I'll have a dumpster to get rid of all the stuff that needs to get thrown out. And I'll have the shelving units in that corner for all the long-term storage. A rug, a futon over there. And then I want to replace all the light fixtures, especially this one. get it looking nice and pretty. I wonder if it shows up well on camera. The light bulbs I have up here, I keep them off because they're those really older light bulbs, the yellowish ones. And they put up a really ugly yellow glow in the room. Let me finish these last two wrap-ups. I'll show you guys. Up. Come on, get out of there. You're good. I've been contemplating running a super small place, just big enough to keep distro privileges, and then using my basement garage as a warehouse. Move a lot of your business online. That's a plan. I don't know what your situation is, obviously, but there are distributors you can shop around with who are willing to work with exclusively online retailers, and that can help you keep a flow. I lost my train of thought. All right, you can shop around. You can shop around looking for distributors who are willing to work with online only retailers, and that can mitigate a lot of the stress that you could have to try to make sure that you're keeping a brick and mortar location open. I'm not saying don't rent a small space, but you know, the option is there if you want to go full online only. Of course, I feel like for a lot of people, the dream is to have a big, fancy physical location. Yeah, Pokemon allocations are dog water. Personally, I don't care that much about you losing out on Magic as a product, because I buy most of my Magic product and my Yu-Gi-Oh product off the secondary market anyway. Especially in like the last year or so, a lot of Yu-Gi-Oh product has just tanked after release, with the exception of the quarter-century sets like Bonanza. So I am more than comfortable just buying my products on the secondary market and just selling the singles. For people who are huge into Magic, I can understand why losing that would be a problem. You might know my opinion on Magic already, so. You got a 2K square foot shop already, it's just everything is super expensive. Well, alright. Good on you. Oh, yeah, the lights, duh. Before I get any further. I keep these ones off 99% of the time. Do they show up all that well? Yeah, not really. Not on the camera. They leave like an ugly yellow glare across the building. So I'm replacing those bulbs at some point. Throw it well drained. Chrono of Eldrano. Come on, stay focused. Eyes on the prize. Oh, there's a lot of Chrono of Eldrano. I'm not stressing about that. Let's just do them as they come in. Mind if I ask, Decks and Dice, what do you carry usually in your store? Is it just card games, or you have some other layout, some other specialty products you sell? Didn't say please. Everything. Oh no. cards are slippery. Dice, Warhammer, dice sleeves. Alright, that's good. Greg, you want to see me do push-ups? Well, sooner or later I might start doing push-ups in the live streams, but it ain't tonight. Also, welcome to the stream, Greg. Don't make me come over there. I know where you live too. That's not a threat. I'm bigger than you. I'm like, get out of here. Mission dispute. Two more for this batch. Savvy Hunter and Trail Crumbs. No. This stack. Trail Crumbs. Alright. There's 5 more taken care of. Let's get them wrapped up. Now that I think about it, now that Greg reminded me, I'm going to talk more about video games on the channel at some point. I know I just did the Atari video like last week, but I want to talk more about like, there's a slew of old video games that I love, but I feel like personally I feel like they don't get enough love and recognition from the wider retro community crowd, you know? Like Greg and I, we love Tales of Symphonia for the GameCube. That game is amazing. Ruined every other JRPG for me because, quite frankly, nothing can compare. You play Tales of Symphonia and everything else looks pale and dreary in comparison. I'd love to talk about Disgaea, Shantae, Majora's Mask. Problem is, I'm not like... My problem is I'm not tech literate. Arc the Lad's good, yeah. Arc the Lad's pretty good. I found out when I was going through and reorganizing my bookshelf, my game shelf, I have a small stack of Dreamcast games because I have a Dreamcast. I've got like 6 Dreamcast games to my name. Oh, is it 2 Mystic Disputes? It is 2 Mystical Disputes. Glad I caught that. All right, so let's pull that second copy out. Whew. Almost sent that out shy a card. Anyway, where was I? Yeah. House of the Dead. House of the Dead is, it's not on my top 10 or anything, but it is definitely an underappreciated game. Really like the arcade. House of the Dead 1 and 2, or whatever. The light gun arcade. Huge fan of that. Not my favorite zombie game, obviously. I'm still a massive Resident Evil nerd. But House of the Dead is pretty good. Some of the bosses in those games are kind of weird, though, so, you know. But yeah, there's just a long list of games that maybe I don't feel like they're underappreciated or underloved. but I'd like to talk about them. It's just that I don't have any real way to record gameplay, at least not in any setup I'm aware of. I'm not sure how. I have no idea how people record their gameplay when they're playing video games for live streams and such. I tried it in the past, but that was years ago, and I couldn't figure it out, so. Maybe old guys like me just aren't made to do the gaming thing. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab it quick. So I finally had a few minutes to organize my gaming collection, and it turns out I have a copy of Skies of Arcadia for the Dreamcast. I have no idea where this came from. To my knowledge, this is a fairly rare game. Like, not disgustingly expensive, but fairly rare. And I know that I buy retro video games from time to time. I buy collections, I buy bulk lots. But here's the thing. This is a game that I've been aware of for like 15, 20 years. And I think I would have remembered buying this. But I just have no idea where it came from. It boggles the mind. Like, I've got games in my collection that I'm not entirely sure of where they could have come from. Like, I've got some Atari games, some PC games, that I'm like, I don't know where I got this. But those are also, like, cheap games. Like, they're like $1 or $2. So, like, those could have easily just come in some collection or bulk lot I bought off eBay, and I didn't think anything of it. But Skies of Arcadia is definitely the kind of game that I would have, like, remembered, hey, I bought this at some point. So it just kind of like threw me off guard, like, where did this come from? So I've got Skies of Arcadia. I guess at some point I'll have to play it. Because I don't have an excuse now. But I've already got such a huge backlog. I have to get through XD Yellow Darkness. I have to get through the .hack GU remaster for the PS4. I bought Disgaea DS because it was super cheap. I really wanted it, so got to get through that. A lot of video games to play. And as an adult, I don't have the time to play them. Wish I did. But it is what it is. All right. Out of here. Good calls. How's it going? Hey, thanks for joining the live stream, buddy. Have a great night. Swing by again sometime. We'll talk about, I guess, your store. I'm curious to learn more about it. Other than that, I'll just be here. Going off about whatever. How deep are we? 2, 4, 6, 9. Not bad. 9 orders in 24 minutes. I'll accept that. See if we can speed it up a bit. Although before I start, this is all Throne of Eldraine? Jesus. Who wants this? Whatever. Never shy away from cash. So, while I'm between orders, I guess I get to show off what came in today. My brother and I occasionally do grading submissions through PECG. I like the, I'm a really big fan of the slab. In this most recent one, I only had 4 cards submitted. So I'll do the 3 small ones first. We have the Ravenous Rabble promo, which came back a 9. Pretty happy about that. I like this card a lot. We've got the new Ira Scarlet Revenger, like Metal Gear Solid. That also came back a 9. I'm happy about that. We've got the Marvel Enigma as a 9. Once again, good grade, beautiful card. And then, pretty happy about this. Gardevoir, a 10. Hell yeah. Gardevoir EX Altart from Baltian Fates. It's a pretty good card to have come back at 10. It's not a perfect 10. It's got a 9-5 on the corners. A shame. Still, pretty good. I'm pretty excited about that. So, that's 4 more slabs for my collection. Don't know what I'm going to send out for grading next time, but... well... it'll probably be a Yu-Gi-Oh card next. Got some cool Yu-Gi-Oh cards I kind of want to grade. 2, 4... into the story. Kenrith's transformation. And 2 copies of Mystic Sanctuary. Boom. Water, water, water. So you guys get a penny sleeve. Let's get normal. I forgot to put up the, I started working on a survey for the channels. I wanted to see what kind of content you guys were interested in. I meant to put it out a few days ago, but I just keep forgetting. So, at some point, I'll remember to do that. Probably not tonight, but at some point. What is that, little plastic? I'll get in there. Oh. I wonder if this snow we're supposed to be getting is going to come through. It's supposed to get a really bad winter snowstorm tomorrow. I don't think it'll be too bad, but everyone in town's panicking. They all ran to the food store to get eggs and milk and bread. It is what it is. Alright, they're all tipped up. Let's wrap them up. Crumble that one a bit. Kind of warm in here. So we're going to turn you off. Ah, sneeze. Whew. I cleared out the sinuses. Holy crap. And breathe again. Alright, two more Throne of Eldraine, then Dominaria, Visions, and Onslaught to finish out the singles. Yeah. Crash and Drawbridge. And 7 dwarves. Alright. Dwarves. Put you away. It's got Visions and Onslaught. Visions. Visions launched the Freewind Falcon. Onslaught wants Chain of Acid. Metal Gear Acid. Nobody gets that reference. Nobody played that game but me. Hate when like one card goes sideways in the box and I can't just rip it out. Come on, you. Get up. There we go. Around we go. Dumb wrong area. Woohoo! Warlord's Fury. Alright. Attack. Get these bad boys wrapped up. Alright. 3. And a penny sleeve. Well, I'm through most of the orders already, but these last few are... You're 8 cards across a bunch of sets. You're just 1 card, but... You're also 8 cards from a bunch of different sets. So these last few Magic orders are spread out, so it might take a while. Or they might be done in a minute or two. Who knows? It's always hard to tell with these. 3 magic orders left. Don't mind me, I'm just sequencing which ones I grab first. Man, it looks like you're up. Oh, that's never good. Final Embrace. Biomantic Mastery. Oh shit! Someone bought one of my Italian Legends cards. Nice. What box is that in? Here, maybe? Yeah, I think it's in here. Yep. Hot diggity dog. I don't know if I like this sleeve. I'll get rid of that. A while back, I bought a collection that had a bunch of Italian Legends cards in it, like that. It's got the English name, but if you doesn't really show up well on the camera, but it is in Italian, I promise. So, didn't even notice that. All right. There was another card from that same box that I needed to grab. I'm a fucking idiot. I am the stupidest person. Alright, where are you at? Am I stupid? Is it not in this box? The worst situation one can have. No idea where to put the card at. Alright. There we go. Alright. I was right. It isn't here. Okay. Alright. Now for the other cards. Call Time, Scourge, Time Spiral Mastered, Throat of Eldred, and the other sets. Call Time. Oh. Whew, I'm back. Call Time, raise the Draugr. Alright guys, I need you to like stop falling over in the box. That would be much appreciated. Raise the Draugr. Then we need some Scourge. Accelerated Mutation. Down I go. I suppose I could have just grabbed it right out of the box, huh? Then we want a final Theros Beyond Death Moss Viper. Suppose I could just move the chair out of the way, huh? One Moss Viper. Some Throne of Eldraine. A lot of Throne of Eldraine, actually. Guy wants Drown in the Luck. This guy wants Gingerbread. Oh, this guy wants a lot. A Gingerbread Cabin. An Order of Midnight showcase. Okay. The Trail of Crumbs. Trail of Crumbs. Witch's Cottage and Witch's Oven. Boom. And we got some Time Spiral Remastered, which is its own box. Down here. Out of the way. TSR has the Dreamscape Artist. Four of those. Then they want a Hedron Archive. It's in here somewhere. Hedron Archive. Conscripts, and then from the original time shifted block, they want Shadow Gun Mage. Alright, that's all those taken care of. So I can get this Alice Origin 2 thing. Starter deck. Alice Origin. For Force of Will. If you haven't tried it yet, Force of Will really is a really fun game. I just wish the local scene was just a bit more active. count it all to make sure we got it correct. Eight. You're obviously 4. I can see it. 2, 4, 7, and Ayasha makes 8. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So 1, 3, and the moles make 4. Yeah, now you can see a bit more of what I'm actually working on. Although I'm almost done now, so but still, this is how my usual layout looks. I just display the orders out in front of me. This one's special because it's got this Italian legend. If you get a big order, piece of advice, big order, and you get like one expensive card in the order, put the expensive card in the top loader, in the team bag. Give it just that little bit of extra protection, you know? Your customer will thank you. Most of the time. One more top loader. Almost forgot about you. Boop. 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 Ooh. That almost went right into the floor. I had my forearm tugged it. Oh well. Just gotta be careful. Oh, it's one of my favorite Yu-Gi-Oh cards is on order. So got 2 orders left. Yeah. Bright Lights and Yu-Gi-Oh. Brocklegs first. So you are outpace. Probably Evo 4. Yeah, it'll be in this box. Somewhere in here. Outpace blue foil. Two of those. And then finally, last card of the night I'm pulling. You guys are going to love it. I'm going to love it. From the Yu-Gi-Oh! Speed Duel line, SGX3, final box set of the GX Speed Duels. There he is. It's your boy. It's Gaga Gigo. Yeah, Gaga Gigo. Gaga Gigo. What a wonderful card. I tell you what. Yu-Gi-Oh! Don't make it like these bad boys anymore. This guy is perfect in every way. Flawless card. And speaking of flawless, that's the last order. In there, wrap you boys up. All right. Looking at the clock. It's almost exactly an hour. But got him up to 24 orders in an hour. That's pretty good. I even had time to stop and talk and show off some crap. That is good time. I'm going to try to hold myself to that in the future. All I got to do is stamp them up now, and that won't take more than a few minutes. I'll end it there, guys. Thank you so much for joining me as I work on my evening orders. I know it wasn't a very busy live stream, mostly just me doing the orders, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with taking a seat back and just relaxing for the evening, whether you do it by yourself or just chill out with friends. So, I suppose all I got to say is thanks for joining me, and I'll see you guys in either my next live stream or my next video. Not sure what I'm doing next. See you guys later. Boop.